Hey Aries, it's Drew from Flames of the Tarot card reading here. Hope this message finds you well. It's going to be the December reading for today. I'm excited, you're excited, so let's get cracking here for today. I am going to be using multiple cards as you can be seeing here. So the journey card, so I always talk about journey, meaning what are we talking about today? I'm going to be using Pause Tarot, which is always exciting. I'm going to be amplifying your reading today by the Archangel Power Tarot cards, as well as one of my favorites, the Villains cards by Disney. And then what we're going to be using for your past is the Star Tarot. I am very excited that the Xmas Elves Tarot cards came in for me for December reading. That's going to be your present. And then the future, it's going to be the Golden Girls. You're welcome. Come on, Aries, let's see what's going to happen. I did a bit of pre-shuffling beforehand, but let's see what's going to be talked about today in your journey and what's going to happen. So can I get some journey? What are we talking about? Oh, there we go. So I'll put those off to the side, and then I'm going to also do some shuffling here. So Star Tarot, let's know what's going on in the past. I need 5 cards, please. Oh, see, they're already flipping out for me. There's 1, there's 2. I hope you're having a good day. It's been quite a weird with the Mercury retrograde that started here. It's kind of crazy. I need 3 more cards, please. 1, come on, 3 more cards. Let's see what's going on today. Oh, there we go. 2 more cards, please. Let's see what's going on in the past for Aries. My fiery spirits that you are. You're welcome. You're like, you know it's true. There's the 2 more cards. Appreciate it. Let's see what's going on in your present. I need 5 cards, please. It's the holiday card. It's perfect. You know, we're closing in on December. See what's happening. There's 1. Ooh, they're just feisty little devils today. Oh, wow. Never mind. There was actually 3 cards there. Maybe I should move them around just to see what's going on. I need 2 more cards, please. Whoa. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. This card, those cards are meant for that card. I guess we're amplifying that. Oh, okay. So then I actually need 1 more card. You know, we're very excited here today. So the reading may not resonate for you. That's okay. It is what it is. But sometimes, look at that, it will resonate for you at some point in time in the future. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on this holiday season for you. Can I get 5 cards for the future, please? Now, just for your information, I read cards face up, and I also, if they are, I will put them, I won't do reverse cards. It's not my thing, not my style, even though, yeah, it should happen. I need 2 more cards, please. But one of the things that I also hold true to is that if the cards lay face down, maybe it's something you don't already know. And if it's face up, maybe you already know what's going on too. Look at that. They just spit out right there for me. Okay, so there's quite a big future here. Ooh, I like the ending already. All right, so let's start here with the journey card. So face down, not knowing what's going on here. 2 of Wands. It looks like there's something going on in the future. Looks like a bit of romance, actually. I see some flowers in the corner there, so I feel like something's coming through the pipeline, but it's a lesson you're going to learn. So that's interesting. It's going to be a lesson learned, and you're going to learn something from it too. So it looks like there's going to be a newfound journey. Happiness comes from it. I'm getting like a good vibe. So maybe there's been something on the horizon for you, Aries. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see what's going on in the past. So the Knight of Cups. So there was a little bit of a message. Oh, by the way, I don't read cards for what they actually are. So like I'm not pulling up the book and being like, hey, what does this mean? It's how I'm resonating with the cards too. So if you like it, thumbs up. If you don't like it, can you thumbs up anyways? Come on. Maybe subscribe or comment and be like, hey, maybe didn't resonate as much as I thought it would. So Knight of Cups is starting off. So I get the impression there's some sort of emotional message coming in. Maybe you've been working on yourself. Maybe you've been like understanding yourself a little bit differently. Am I following that card right there? Can I get a quick card just to see? Oh, there's 2. So it looks like you have been working on yourself a lot, actually. It looks like a cornucopia. So I actually said cornucopia to somebody recently when I did their personal reading, and they're like, what's a cornucopia? You know, at Thanksgiving when they have, or, you know, remember the Hunger Games? It was a cornucopia. So it was like everything was in one spot and everything was good to go. Oh, and justice. So maybe there's actually something that has changed within you. And now the scales are kind of balanced. So maybe you've been really busy, Aries, just dealing with life. I know I've been hearing that too. I said earlier that Mercury's in retrograde, and I always, the first day, it's like, whoa, didn't sleep. I don't know, did you sleep? Who knows? Ace of Pentacles is next here. It is face up. So it does look to me like there's a new lesson coming through. Again, I kind of got that vibe at the beginning there, a journey that's going on. Card upside down, Five of Cups. So there's a bit of emotional unrest. It looks like you're wanting happiness. Yeah, who doesn't want happiness, right? Like everybody wants happiness. But, well, I shouldn't say everyone. That's too general. And maybe people like to just be upset all the time. Who knows? But this here is kind of telling me that there's a little bit of unknown happiness. So maybe there's something in the works for you. And I'm getting like, I'm looking at the butterflies. It has a rainbow to it, a little bit of a rainbow there. So, you know, maybe at the end, it's like that gold that's at the end of the rainbow. I'm kind of getting those vibes from that particular card. Two of Swords. So haven't had any swords showing up so far, but maybe this is a counterbalance. So again, I showed you the Justice card here, and I feel like the counterbalance here is like you're taking 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. I feel like that's how I want to read that card. Like there's something going on that is happening. It seems like there's like a disconnect. Like, I feel like your communication is off, which maybe that's what's happening there. This card kind of flipped out at me. So the 7 of Coins. So yeah, I'm kind of getting the, you know, the scar look here. It's like, I want you to understand me, but you're not being understood the way you need to be understood. And maybe that's even the journey that's going on there too, that maybe you're trying to figure out what's important to me and how things are going to be important. Oh wow, 5 of Swords. So again, I think there's definitely a crossroads that's going on. Like I'm getting crossroads, like, but not crossroads because I want to connect it too. So I feel like you're like start crossing right now, that maybe there's like an emotion that you're trying to understand. I know it's kind of hard sometimes to figure out how we're being perceived by others, especially if you can't get the feedback. And I know that can sometimes cause problems, and those are the cards there. So there's a solution on the horizon. So maybe it's talking to somebody, maybe it's doing, I always ask if people journal. That's one of my things. It's like, hey, have you been journaling at all? What does that journal look like? Have you been looking back in your journal to see your progress? And yeah, it's a gift. So there is something going on there. It's happiness for a reason. I feel like in your past, 2024 has been hard for a lot of people. I have experienced a lot of hardness too, and just difficult. And I just, with what I'm seeing here, it just seems like you're like, I'm ready for change. How do I get the change? What does the change even look like? And it's like asking the universe, but you're not quite sure what to ask the universe. That's the kind of impression I'm getting right now. Not a bad thing, but it's more like a, hey, do you understand what it is that I need and how to actually get it too? Let's look at the present here. So again, 4 of Swords. So there's a bit of a theme going on here. Some swords, some progress, some like rest that you need. Like I'm getting rest. Like the elf is resting. It's like Christmas is coming, holiday season, whatever you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas, so happy holidays with whatever you celebrate. But I'm starting off by just getting this, like, it's time to just relax and just let things like even I just felt relaxed. I was like, it's time to relax. And you're like, I am relaxed. But are you relaxed? Are you actually taking time for yourself? Are you actually seeing what options are there for you? Or are you just racing? And again, I know I have a lot of Aries friends. I'm a Pisces. I have a lot of Aries friends around me, and I find that every time I work with them or spend time with them, it can get exhausting. No offense to you, I love my Aries a lot. You have the Empress card here, some major arcana cards. So Empress cards coming through, so maybe transformation, understanding who you are. The Lovers card, so maybe actually loving yourself and being like, I'm good at what I'm freaking doing here, and just owning yourself for that. I get a little bit of time for yourself. If you are looking for romance, this is a romance card, so definitely there is something coming through the holiday season. The 5 of Cups, you had the 5 of Cups earlier, so I feel like this is an ongoing message that maybe there's something that is missing in your life, and now it's actually showing up. Showing up. Why did I want to say showing up? You know what? I'm going to use the pause because I want to see if it's part of the journey that's happening. Is it like a little bit of a self-discovery thing? What's this? What's going on? Help me understand. Ooh, that card's going for it. Okay, so this is a decision. So I've always looked at cards that come out to me like this, and it's a decision card. So it's 3 of Cups. So it's like, who are you spending your time with? Are they the right people in your life, or are they emotional suckers? Like as in like they're constantly sucking your energy. So I feel like this is a time for you to actually figure out, who are you spending time with, and do you like spending time with them? So that is like a decision there. Maybe it's time to kind of let go of some of the dead weight in your friendships. The Knight of Pentacles. So again, look at the reindeer there. It's like it's bringing good joy, harmony. I feel like there's some good messaging coming in. Like I get happiness. Like I get like you make the right decision. The Ace of Pentacles, talking about a change, understanding that change is coming. I get rebirth. I'm getting like you're surrounding yourself with people that I would hope you're going to surround people around people that you like to be around. But this one here means to me like you're kind of like, I'm done with it. And I'm learning how to be myself again, and realizing that people are not who they seem they are is what I wanted to say right away. Ten of Swords. This is a little bit of a darker card. Just the imagery of the card, like there's some like a doll and a teddy bear and some presents being burned. But I feel like this is like you're choosing what is important to you the holiday season. So you're not putting face, like you're not making face. You're like, you know what? I don't want you around my holidays. So you're not allowing them. You're not giving them the time or energy, which I think is really important. You get to choose your family when we're older too. So I feel like that's kind of the lesson that you're learning here today. Is like there's people that are just dead weight, and they're causing that problem. And I'm just like, yeah. Seven of Raphael. So look at there's all these pots. Look at them as all these people. And then in the center, it's like, these are the people I want to have in my life. That is how I'm reading that card, especially with this storyline here for the present. Temperance, again, major arcana. So there's some major shifting. So this is now introspection, thinking of what I need to do, letting go of the people that you don't want. Letting go of the people you don't want. I think this is really like the journey you're going on. It's like end of 2024. I'm going to start 2025 fresh. Look at this, 10 of Cups. You're happy. You are choosing the right people to start off the new year with. I love that for you. It's like there's like harmony. It's like I feel like there's somebody in your life that you are just been like wondering why they are actually still in your life. Page of Wands, messaging coming through. 6 of Cups. So again, satisfaction in the decisions that you're making, emotional satisfaction. At the end here, quite a few cards spit out for you. So the 3 of Pentacles, so leveraging the people in your life, understanding what it is that they can learn, learning from your friends as well. Ace of Cups, new relationship, new friendship. If that beginning card I showed you was the true love, let me just put that down. I got a lot of cards going on. The true love card here, if it's a relationship that's going on, maybe it's time that if it's not the right relationship for you, I hate to say it, it's time to let it go. Let it go, let it go. You can't hold it back anymore. Well, that's what that's telling me there. Let's see what's going on here. A happy Noel. So again, happiness, excitement, energy, life is good. Queen of Cups, lesson learned. So again, there's the Queen here that's at the journey here, the Queen of Wands. And now I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. So getting a new you, and people like you. You're like, yeah, of course they do. Duh. Because you're going to have the right people in your life. But 6 of Swords means I'm going to work on my relationships going forward. I think what this is telling me right away is, how do I say this? You are now going to have, I want to say like an application process. Oh dear Lord, I can see you having an application process. So some sort of like, these are the parameters that need to be met in order to be my significant other, to be my friend, and then actually creating different tiers of friendship. Not in like, you know, paid subscription. Hey, if you can do that, awesome, all the more power to you. But what I'm getting the vibe of is that you're actually going to realize that there's certain people and the different spheres in your life, and that it's going to work a lot better for you. So let's look at your future here. So again, Golden Girls, the Hierophant. So being aware of yourself, being aware of, you know, you don't want to BS, like have people that are BSing their way. Pardon me, I just got a burp there. So a little bit of affirmation in my mind. You're getting the right people in your life. You are, I get like I want to say an elephant. Like there's an elephant in the room and you're just like, I can't deal with you anymore. And you're being very communicative about it. And I really like that for you. Nine of Pentacles. So again, happiness, understanding that you are worthy of having proper relationships. So if this is about a relationship, like I feel like there's like a shift that's happening, like a paradigm shift for you. And this is telling me that, you know what, I can kick back and be with the people that I want to be with rather than the people who think that they should be with me. And I think that's a big thing. That's a huge lesson for a lot of us to learn as well. You know, our time is not finite, like it's very finite. So is that the word I want to use? I can't remember. Anyways, oh, let's see here. So something you've been wishing for will come true in the future. I think you need to focus on the future. It's constantly changing. Seven of Michaels. So again, it's emotion, it's the cups. So this to me is saying that there's a challenge in the future there. You have the option of choosing the easy road or the hard road. Taking the hard road does take a lot more out of us, but it does give us more reward. Calm before the storm. So know that what you're doing makes sense, but the end is way more worth it. Do your research, know what's going on. Understand that the end all is not the be all for yourself. King of Michaels. So this here is a teacher card. Anybody I've ever worked with, it's like there's a very strong person that is acting like a mentor for you, supporting, guiding you. Maybe it's me. Hey, do I look like him? No, I know. I mean, no. But I feel like this card here is just telling me that there's a road ahead of you, and it doesn't hurt to ask people what's going on. The Sun card, so again, we all want to have that, you know, brightness, warmth, energy. There's also a bit of like, you know, reaching the finish line, I feel like is happening here as well. Justice, so getting what you need out of life and the pursuit of happiness. Queen of Pentacles, you have all of the 1, 2, I feel like I've seen all 3, all 4. There you go. You've got the majority of the queens here. So you're getting some really good, strong energy from that as well. And then, there's the Queen of Ariel here as well. So again, you're getting a lot of strong energy. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, lesson learned. Like, you know what you're doing. You're actually, you're enhancing yourself. So you're really making sure that life is going well for you. You know, it's always nice at this point to remind you that if you like what you're hearing, make sure you click subscribe, you know, smack it hard, whatever works for you. Like this too, share it with your friends. Because again, this is fun. Like, I'm quite happy for you. Four of Swords is reflection. So think, understand, appreciate, know that you are worthy of whatever it is that you need. I just want to do a quick, make sure that I'm kind of, if there is anything else for you, Aries, especially the holiday season, is there anything that, like, I feel like, you know, I'm just going to say it. I feel like your wish list for the holiday season is to have people that want to be with you. And again, the Empress. So you had the Empress earlier on as well. So again, you know what you're capable of, you know who you should have around you. And if anything, that's telling me that it's a little bit of validation. If you need a validation, you got it, you're welcome. And then finally, look at this, the World card, happiness, you know, getting what you need, but also, you know, I get the Beatles song, is it Beatles? I feel like it's not what you want, we get what we need. And I feel like this is a good introspection time for you to remind yourself that whenever I see this card as the end, it's like, wish for it, but also do the steps necessary to get it as well. So if there are people that are dragging you down, or there's people that are causing conflict, and it's just not worth your time, it's time to let them go. And I know it kind of sucks to do it over the holiday season, but sometimes the greatest gift is being around people you love, not the people that you don't want to be around with. So Aries, that's the end of it there. Let me just see. I'm going to do a little bit of paw tarot at the end here for you. You're welcome. If there is anything last minute here that I should be sharing with you. Otherwise, I do want to wish you a happy holiday season. Let's just see what's going on. Is there any last minute things I should talk to about Aries for the December month coming ahead of us? No. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. So again, balance doesn't always need to be balanced. Again, like just do what you feel is right. 6 of Cups, talk to people around you, understand that you don't have to do things alone. And then the Chariot, great card. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. I feel like the Aries that I know, and again, I'm generalizing, but again, I'm sorry. If you want a personalized reading, always shoot me a message and I can see what we can do. Holiday season's a little bit busy, but let's see what we can do. But the Chariot, to me, it's like you have a choice on what you want to focus in on. So make the right choice for yourself. And yeah, I think that does it for me. So if you